Cómo andan guapos? Continuamos con Atomic Heart. En el episodio anterior llegamos hasta este faro en donde fuimos solicitados por Larissa para en teoría que nos mostrara las pruebas de que en teoría el Dr. Sechenov es malvado. ¿Qué más pasó en ese episodio? Pues la verdad creo que lo único relevante fue que nos enfrentamos a un jefe llamado Rocío y el resto fue prácticamente estar abriendo puertas mientras nos perseguían un putazo de enemigos. Y ya. Y ya está. Ay, pues los robots ahorita mismo pues están como que volvieron a su estado normal de no atacar ni nada porque el doctor Sechenov consiguió la cabeza de Petrov y se la comió. Su masa está roja, ni siquiera me acuerdo cómo se llama el polímero este. Y pues ahorita en teoría ya tiene los códigos, ya está todo bien según esto, ya está todo en orden. Pero aún así vamos a ir con Larissa al faro y vamos a ver qué nos va a mostrar para saber qué pedo. Por cierto, también los anillos que teníamos, que en teoría son como llaves o algo así, porque me siguen apuntando. Me pone muy nervioso que me estén apuntando. Porque obviamente tienen cámara. Está sacando la pistolita, está sacando ahí el pilín. No me lo saque. En teoría los anillos que teníamos eran como una especie de llaves o accesorios así que se podían poner dos robots y iban a controlar todo a la verga. Y los tiramos al agua. Me da miedo eso porque mira, teniendo en cuenta que el bicho ya controlaba los robots y aparte tiene de los robots voladores estos, nosotros lo aventamos por ahí. La verdad, el lanzamiento fue muy pedorro, así que probablemente estén en la orilla del agua todavía. Estos bichos probablemente van a recoger los robots y ahí los van a tener. Y yo tengo miedo por eso. No me convenció mucho el hecho de que los haya lanzado así. Me hubiese gustado a lo mejor que lanzara uno solo y el otro se lo llevara y lo lanzara en otro lado, ¿sabes? Para que estuvieran de perdidos separados, no la caja junta ahí que los encuentren y encuentren los dos juntos. Pero ya sabemos que los protagonistas, bueno, especialmente este protagonista es un poquito lento de la cabeza, la verdad. Igual que yo, puro músculo. Aquí puro músculo, mira. Brazato. ¿Puedo subir por aquí? No, vine por aquí por si había algo, pero no. Qué estupidez que me hayan puesto este caminito aquí. Vamos a ver qué nos muestra la señora esta. A ver si nos muestra algo interesantón y algo de la historia que me pueda enterar. Porque hasta ahora, si te soy sincero, no me enteré mucho. Puta madre, ¿por qué habla? ¿Por qué se pone una conversación en este camino y en cuanto cruzo aquí ya se corta? ¿Por qué? ¿Estamos tontos o qué? Bueno, X. No me he enterado mucho de la historia de este juego, la verdad. Voy a ser sincero. ¿Por qué? O sea, me he enterado a grandes rasgos, pero no de todo. Guardamos aquí. Primero recojo esto. Y no puedo guardar.
Do you trust Dr. Filatova?
I don't trust anyone, but she's got something important to tell me, and I'm sure Dr. Sechenov is hiding something.
Has Dr. Sechenov ever told you about his plans?
Not really. I mean, he's never really had to, but now this whole thing with Petrov, Jellyman killed Stock and the boss didn't even bat an eye. Is the launch of Collective really so important he can't even delay it out of respect for the dead?
I have no data on this topic, Comrade Major.
No data, huh? Well, I don't have any data either. So let's go get some.
Me agrada eso de que el personaje por lo menos sí se le vio un desarrollo a lo largo de la historia porque empezó siendo el típico tipo duro acá en plan... Bueno, sigue siendo el típico tipo duro, la verdad, las cosas como son. Ni para qué le digo nada. Pero de perdido ya empezó a dudar cada vez un poquito más del Dr. Sechenov y dejó de estarse totalmente cegado por lo que le decía a él. Aún así acabó siguiendo sus órdenes a ciegas. No, fuck. ¡Oh, la bestia! ¿Cómo llegó a aquella caja? Oh, creí que podía llegar y agarrarme. Pero sí, me gustó eso del personaje de perdido. A la larga logró hacer su cerebro bien, ¿sabes? A la larga logró ver las cosas bien. Pero bueno, vamos a ver aquí. Probablemente haya cinemática o algo. Ah, no. Creí que iba a haber cinemática. Ojo ahí para arriba. ¿Hay algo aquí? A ver, sé que esto es un poquito aburrido, pero me gusta tratar de tener siempre materiales. Quiero tener materiales, balas, de todo para poder cambiar de armas cuando me dé mi gana y así. No parece que haya nada más. A lo mejor aquí la idea era dejarme caer, supongo, pero no me voy a dejar caer porque me muero. Si me caigo ahí me muero. Baja y más para arriba. Yo voy a subir por si acaso. En peligro haya algún blueprint de arma, que me falta una escopeta nada más. Me falta una sola escopeta y nunca la encontré. Igual me la dan aquí. Oh, dámela. Oh, no me dieron nada, qué asco. Subí aquí para nada. Bueno, X. Vámonos de aquí. Necesito encontrar esa escopeta. Necesito encontrar esa pinche escopeta porque Igual está sabrosa, igual está más potente que la mía y va a venir bien rico. Vamos por abajo. Aquí hay cinemática. Eh.
What do we have here? A chair and a TV? This isn't what I was expecting.
What were you expecting? I suspected this room has a specific function.
Está bien chingón este dibujo. Yo quiero dibujar así. Vamos a lootear antes de sentarnos. Porque aquí sí o sí va a haber cinematicona. Ahí para guardar. No, vamos a sentarnos y a ver qué nos muestra la Larisa esta.
The unscheduled acceleration was caused by the elevator access system being hacked. Otherwise, Dr. Filatova would not have been able to initiate it.
So she hacked the system. Kinda like how all these poor bastards got hacked to bits. So that's Neptune, huh? Looks nice. Actually, it looks amazing. A rapture. I wouldn't mind spending some time there myself. But I can't even imagine what's going on there right now.
Comrade Sechenov asked you to return to Chelome. How will you explain this delay?
We can deal with that. Let's talk to the doc first. But if she tries to take off again, she's gonna regret it. I'm sick of playing cat and mouse with her.
Porque la música está tan alta. Según yo la tengo bajita. La tengo como en 65 puntos y las voces en 75 o algo así de diferencia. Y aún así suena mucha diferencia la música con la voz. Buenas. Está bien curiosa ella, está bien fea. Bueno, no fea, pero está raro.
What are we doing here? What do you want?
Just hear me out, P3. Let me try to give you a different perspective, and then you can decide how to handle things. Do you know how Sechenov is planning to use Collective? What he's going to do with it?
After Collective launches, people will be able to control robots with their minds, and they won't be able to stab each other in the back anymore. Sounds nice.
I used to think that way too, but that's not how things really are. Collective isn't just about controlling robots. Sechenov will be able to control everyone who's a part of Collective. Collective is diabolical, Nechayev. It's even worse than slavery.
Bullshit. It's just the same old chain of command, but on a virtual network. What's so awful about that?
Come on, see for yourself.
I've got questions.
Vamos a preguntarle cositas. ¿Dónde estamos? ¿Cómo entraste aquí? ¿Por qué no te detuvieron los drafas? Ve al grano. Estamos en
This is
Neptuno, ¿no
the
dijo?
Academy of Consequences, the facility's memory, analytics center, and primary archive. The activities of all the other complexes are studied here in order to draw conclusions and generate probability matrices.
Get to the point.
The Academy has a number of interesting departments. For example, there's the Radio of the Future. By mathematically combining shortwave and quantum echoes, we can predict the music people will be listening to 50 or even 80 years into the future. But there's another very special department here called Polymerized Subject Behavioral Psychology. They're supposed to be volunteers, but...
¿Cómo entraste aquí? ¿Por qué no te detuvieron los drafas?
How'd you get in here? Why didn't the Drofus stop you?
I work here. Well, I used to. Only Sechenov can revoke my access. And he's got his hands full right now. And I'm no threat to him.
Get to the point. And no more grenades or other bullshit. Any funny business at all and I'll kill you. This is your last warning.
Sure, fine. Come on, I won't waste your time.
Okay, lead on.
No hay para guardar ni para curarme. Ah, no, esto es blanca. ¿Qué hace? Me recuerda mucho a un personaje, pero no sé a cuál. O sea, parece un duendecillo, ¿no?
Well, are you ready? Disable polarization.
fuck is this place? A haunted house or something?
It's a tomb of the mind. The volunteers who lay the foundation for Collective. The first few groups of subjects all died. Group 30 went insane. Group 73 killed themselves. Group 101 killed each other. Group 204 was the most successful. They all survived. Their consciousness is now in an imaginary world. We call it Limbo. And their bodies are here, under my complete control. Want me to make them do something?
Why?
To show that I'm not lying?
Whatever. Line them up.
Keep going.
The fat guy. Tell him to jump. He could use it.
Just him? Why don't I make them all jump? After all, we all live in a communist society. Goddamn you, jump!
This is insane. Why do you people even do this shit? Fuck. Poor bastards.
No, that's where you're wrong. Chemically speaking, they're all perfectly happy. That's what Collective is all about. The entire world will be just like
Why would
this.
Sechenov want to turn everyone into a bunch of idiots? Was he trying to make fun of the world by making people run around naked and act like animals?
No. We were able to prevent the degradation of individual consciousness. Memories, behaviors, speech patterns are all preserved. But there's one thing they won't be able to avoid. The complete loss of their free will.
We gotta stop this.
Stop this. That's what Victor was trying to do. You got in his way, and now it's too late.
Your boyfriend lost his mind and killed people. He tried to tell me Sechenov taught the robots to kill during the design phase. Why would Boss do that?
Why? Why did he design Collective to be a mind control system? Why does he need those special neurocontrollers? Sechenov wants to enslave the entire world. I'm sorry, but if you don't understand that, you're an idiot!
Sí soy. Perdón.
The Boss would never do that.
He would, and he will. On Monday.
All this is really hard to swallow. But I'll help you. Whatever you're planning, I'm in.
You're willing to turn on Sechenov?
After what you just showed me? Yeah. I want to hear what he's got to say.
P1, P2, P3. Your mind is never free.
¿Quién me habla? A ver, estoy pensando, nosotros somos uno de estos entonces, ¿no? Que habrá sido el éxito de éxitos, ¿no? Porque nosotros también vamos al limbo de vez en cuando. Yo no soy muy feliz cuando entro ahí, la verdad, me estreso mucho porque me pierdo. Pero ya hemos estado en el limbo ese. Y perdemos la conciencia y los ojos se nos ponen blancos y así, ¿no? También seremos parte de este experimento. Mira, mira, mira.
What? What was that?
What's what?
Nothing. I'm just digesting what I saw.
¿Cómo que no? ¿Estás viendo colores? Dile. Estoy escuchando colores y viendo sonidos. Auxilio. Si trabajabas aquí, ¿por qué intentaste detener esto? ¿Por qué me ayudaste?
If you worked here, then why didn't you try to stop this?
I thought it was for the best. I thought it was for the good of the entire Soviet Union. But when I realized what was really going on, I had to bide my time, wait for the right moment. Victor and I risked everything and you know the rest.
Why did you help me?
Perhaps because I care. And besides, it's not about you. Well, not only you.
Fine, moving on.
The test subject is not leaving limbo. Inject
Hey, Major.
I'm fine.
Tú, pero dile cómo que estás viendo. A ver,
I've been seeing things.
estás viendo todos los colores del mundo y más.
It won't hurt, Sergeant. You won't even remember a thing.
¿Cómo que no me voy a recordar? Ah, ya, es voz extraña. Yo sé quién es esa voz.
Hallucinations are serious business. Well, I am a neurosurgeon. I can probably help if everything ends well.
No thanks. A little vacation will fix me right up. I mean, if this all ends well.
Me da miedo porque siento que me va a transformar en malo y la voy a acabar matando. Escuchas, no estoy cómodo con esta gente.
Listen, about Victor,
What? Did you have no choice? You couldn't have acted differently? Will you now tell me that you're sorry? What?
I'm not sorry.
Of course you're not. You were just doing your job, right? Listen, I'm sorry, but I don't want to talk about it. I loved him when he was different. He was kind, understanding, and didn't kill people.
I just don't
A
feel
ver,
comfortable
ahí no
around
le
these
pude
people.
decir que lo siento porque no lo siento porque él se suicidó. O sea, no fue mi culpa. Yo esperaba
esperaba
que me diera la opción de poner algo así en plan, pues él se mató solo, no, yo no hice nada. Quieto ahí, perro, quieto. Lo vi vibrar y yo tengo miedo ya de todo.
What? Are you justifying atrocities?
Atrocities? What atrocities? If they're volunteers, coming here was their choice. It's got nothing to do with me.
Facts.
You're a monster.
Affirmative. That's enough. I'm too busy to chat right now.
Very well. Enjoy the view.
A ver, tiene sentido. O sea, si fueron voluntarios, pues ellos debieron intuir a qué se sometían, ¿no? Me dieron una cura. Let's go. No me puedo curar, fuck. Aguanta, que acá hay loot, Ahorita voy. Ahorita voy, que aquí hay lootcito y yo quiero curitas y cosas así. No puedo saltar ni hacer nada, así que vamos a lootear esto lentamente. Un blueprintcito de arma aquí, una escopetita o algo que me den de gratis. Ya que andamos aquí en un lugar medio turbio. A lo mejor hay pelea contra jefe otra vez. No creo. Las peleas contra jefes en este juego están muy separadas unas de otras. O sea, algunas te las ponen... Prácticamente la segunda pelea que tuvimos contra jefe fue como hasta las 5 horas de juego. Estuvo bien triste eso. Mira, auxilio. Ayúdame.
Resist.
Ah, fuck. I'm so sick of these goddamn hallucinations.
Do you see colorful spots before your eyes? Does your perception of the world change?
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what this shit is?
You
está el agua.
were crossing into limbo, but it can't be stopped. How did you interrupt it?
I don't know. It's like that lump of polymer is calling out to me. A big, teardrop-shaped one. Right there, straight above us. Do you see it?
There's nothing there.
What do you mean? I'm looking right at it. Oh crap, now it's gone.
It's a hallucinatory reaction, a side effect of the surgery you underwent. The reaction of a damaged brain to the presence of a neuropolymer implant.
What are you even talking about? What implant?
Did Sechenov not tell you? So you don't know what's happening to you?
Efectivamente no tengo ni idea.
Do you know what's happening with my head?
I am not detecting any internal changes, Major. But your Vossot polymer extension is clearly receiving an unidentified stream of external data.
What's that interface? Who are you talking to?
It's a chatting artificial librarian, an AI in my polymer glove. Doesn't matter. Charles, what are you talking about?
Charles?
Wait, Charles, what data? What Vossot polymer extension?
The Vossot polymer extension was developed using data from experiments conducted by Dmitri and myself.
What? Yourself? And why are you calling Dr. Sechenov Dmitri? Who are you?
Comrade Major, this will be difficult to explain.
Es el doctor que se
I
murió.
am Charles, why the fuck are you all staticky? What the hell is going on?
No.
Keep it together, Major. If what I'm thinking is true, I should be able to access the archive right now. There will be records about you.
Fuck, güey, me lo silenciaron. Yo quería escuchar qué me iba a decir.
State your name and personal access code.
Crispy critters.
Invalid name.
Fine, I'll hack in.
Not so fast. Name Charidan Zaharov. Code Fluffy.
Code accepted. Access granted.
Claro, lo voy a hackear.
Charles,
No hackeen una de estas
are you
malditas
there?
puertas en ningún momento. Charles, no,
Nothing.
lo están matando,
Nothing.
gente,
So,
auxilio.
what is Charles then?
Long story short, Your Charles is Professor Chariton Zakharov.
Huh, that was short. So how could he be Zakharov?
Professor Zakharov was developing the collective subsystems and worked on the module. The one you have inside you. They told us he ran a number of experiments on himself. The result was disastrous and unpredictable.
On himself? Was he an idiot or something?
Oh, he certainly wasn't an idiot. Zakharov was a misanthrope obsessed with science. I don't think he cared about what happened to his body all that much.
¿Cómo te has dado cuenta de que Charles es Zakharov? Entonces Charles ya no es una persona, solo un dispositivo. ¿Cómo puedes hablar de esto con tanta calma?
So when did you realize that Charles is Zakharov?
Just about right now, when he went offline. I had no idea Sechenov had stashed his consciousness into your glove. It was the abbreviation Charles that tipped me off.
¿Por qué?
So Charles isn't a person anymore. Just a device.
I don't know, I guess he is. Except this device is based on the logical paradigm and experience of one of the brightest Soviet geniuses.
So why does Sechenov want him?
Because Sechenov never dismisses what he can use. It's easier for him to change everything to fit his needs. I guess you noticed this already. What's funny is that you seem to have made friends with your glove.
Well, we've been through a lot. I've got feelings, you know, being alive and all. So does he.
Did.
A Charles no me los vas a estar tratando así, puerca.
How can you talk about this so calmly?
To me, Chariton Radionovich died a long time ago. I'm done mourning him. And besides, I'm a scientist. We're more impassionate towards death than to muddling one's brains.
So, how do we get in?
Only a small bunch of people have permanent access to the archive. Sechenov, Lebedev, the director of the academy, and Zakharov. Like you reminded me.
Fluffy, huh? So what would we have done if the password hadn't worked?
I'm sure you would have smashed the door with your bare fists. But now Archivist thinks I am Dr. Zakharov, so we got lucky. And now we can learn everything about you. Let's go.
Tengo miedo, tengo miedo. Aquí se viene la revelación más grande de todo el mundo. Que ya me la espero, pero se viene. Que está ahí. No, es rosa, es de lo que podemos agarrar.
What is the subject of your query today?
Agent P3, personal file.
Your search returned 42 audio records.
So, which one do you want first?
I couldn't care less.
Then pick one at random.
Sí, tú mientras piquea ahí audios, yo voy looteando. No puedo saltar. ¿Tengo que ir con ella o qué? ¿O por qué no pone el audio? Pon el audio y ya está. Voy a escuchar, no voy a ver nada. Voy con ella a ver si... Espérate, es que el Lucito me llama, gente. Perdóname la vida. Perdóname la vida, pero esta manzana está demasiado bonita, ¿no? Para tener el tiempo que tiene aquí pudriéndose. Creo que ya está casi todo looteado. Nos llevamos esto último. Un par de cositas más por acá. Acá ya no hay nada. Un poquito de lootcito siempre viene bien. Ya saben cómo me gusta a mí. Tener todo lo necesario para craftearme en cualquier momento que me dé la gana. Poderme hacer balas, armas, habilidades y todas esas porquerías. Nos llevamos todo esto. ¿Qué me falta? Este también. Y ahorita vamos con la señorita. Tengo miedo de qué me van a decir. Porque siento que me van a decir algo muy importante y no me voy a enterar porque soy igual de inútil que el protagonista. Soy igual de imbécil. Un gordito. Creo que ya estamos. Sí, estamos listos. Espérate. ¿Qué es esto? Lleva una grabación a Larisa.
Try this one.
Commencing playback.
The events in Bulgaria left the agents badly injured. Technically speaking, they were clinically dead. Agent Blesna could not be saved. Since Agent Plutonium's condition was less severe, it was possible to return him to combat readiness. However, his nearly destroyed limbs had to be amputated. and replaced with the latest prostheses.
Yeah, I already know half my body's prosthetic. What else is new?
These are just general observations. Find another recording.
¿Dónde están las grabaciones? Estoy buscando cositas moradas, pero no veo ninguna. Tengo miedo de que vamos a encontrar algo muy turbio. Mira, aquí hay una. ¿Me dejas agarrarla? Gracias. Bobina. A ver, antes que nada quiero ver si hay alguna otra por aquí para llevarla. ¿Qué dice esto? Fecha 7 de junio de 1955. Y de Valtovskaya, no sé cómo se pronuncia, de Valtovskaya, jefa de ayudantes de laboratorio, para a Privalov, supervisor del laboratorio. Ven aquí ahora mismo, por favor. Algo no va bien. Dos tontos muy tontos, debería darte vergüenza, falta de componentes, tal, datos eliminados.
Nechayev has emerged from his year in rehab, a new man.
A ver, me interesaría escuchar todo eso, pero o sea, sería muy largo, muy largo. Así que nada, vamos a buscar a ver si puedo llevar de una vez otro disquito de estos. Sí, mira, aquí hay uno. No me dejo agarrarlo, ¿por qué? ¿Es porque ya tengo uno encima? Fijo de su mamá. Lo puedes llevar en la mano, y dejarlo aquí al ladito.
Okay, play this one.
Commencing playback.
Following his recovery, the agent's personality was altered significantly, including his behavioral and speech patterns. Because of this, I made the decision to remove the agent from the Argentum unit. In order to prevent any possibility of memory recidivism, Plutonium received a new call sign, P3, and is now under my direct command and observation. P3's contact with Argentum has been kept to a minimum, and Argentum personnel have been warned against mentioning the call sign Blesna in P3's presence.
Crispy. I'll get another one.
What? Sechenov has you on a leash. He does whatever he wants with you.
Listen, Doc, he saved my life. Do you think I don't know I'm a test subject? That's my job.
So you're a volunteer, huh? Then why are you such a disobedient test subject?
Because before they always told me what they were doing. I'll go get another recording.
Efectivamente, si me dices qué ibas a hacer, pues está bien, yo te sigo. Pero si me lo tienes a escondidas es por algo, puto, es por algo. Cada vez se pone más fea la cosa. Lo que no entiendo es lo de este Blisnao, no sé qué dice ahí, dice algo con B.
Let's give this one a spin.
Procedure. Implant the Voskhod neuropolymer brain function extension. Objective. Total elimination of destructive impulses triggered by traumatic memories. Patient, Major Sergei Nechayev. Codename, Plutonium. Attempt number 3. The first 2 operations were unsuccessful. The patient suffered a severe brain injury in Bulgaria, which could not be repaired. The damage is of such severity that the patient will likely have to be euthanized.
Did you hear that? He wanted to kill you.
The frontal lobes are partially destroyed, causing the patient to experience bouts of uncontrollable rage. The patient's steel prostheses render him dangerous to those around him.
And that's about your seizures.
Due to the incidence of temporary insanity, the patient is immersed in a surreal psychedelic reality that prevents him from accepting the consequences of his aggressive behavior.
I don't get it. Can you translate for me?
You're not gonna like it.
The patient experiences intense hallucinations. Did you see your wife again, my boy?
How did you know that?
Yet a Voskhod implant will give the patient artificial memories and allow him to overcome his obsession with his deceased wife.
Your wife.
It's all bullshit. I've never been married.
With Voskhod, we can send the agent's consciousness into the imaginary world of limbo via a pulse aimed directly at his pituitary gland, switching the Major into combat mode on command. I'd like to add that I am strongly opposed.
What a load of crap. I mean, there's no fucking way.
I'm afraid there is. Sechenov can send your mind to your own private paradise with the push of a button.
And my body?
Your body will kill whoever he tells it to.
Fucking horseshit. What about the hallucinations? Are they also Sechenov?
No. The hallucinations are just your brain's defense mechanism.
Why the hell should I believe any of this? The boss would never do this to me.
Yeah, right. Just like he'd never wipe your wife's existence from your memory. Just like he'd never design Collective to be a mind control system.
Who said Sechenov did any of that stuff? You can't even tell who's in that chair.
If you don't believe me, go ask him. What's the plan, Major?
He's waiting for us at Chelomey. If we want to stop Sechenov, we'll have to string him along.
So you bring me there as your captive? And then what?
And then we play it by ear.
So that's how it is, Major. Think it over while I try to hack this elevator and get us back to the surface.
Uh-huh. Paying attention now, dickbag?
Major, I have no data about this incident.
Trying to make a monkey out of me, are you? Well, join the club. Don't have any data, huh? You've always known about all this. There's a reason you're called Charless, right? You're Char-a-ton. Zaharov, you son of a bitch. Got an explanation? Huh?
There's nothing to explain, Major. You're just as much a Charless to me as I am a perfect stranger to you. First, Sechenov murdered me. Then he turned me into a blob of polymer goo. Then he brainwashed you and manipulated you. How could I trust either of you? That's why I pretended to be the chatting artificial librarian. I wanted to see who was who.
Yeah, well, I guess I would have done the same. So what are we gonna do now, huh?
What else can we do, Sergei? You and I are friends now, and we know the truth. We need to get to Sechenov, rectify this injustice, and get revenge for what he's done to us.
I guess you're right, Chariton. Justice does need to be done.
You're a good man, Comrade Major. I hate to say this, but you're the first functional example of an ordinary link in the Collective network. On Monday, everyone who has undergone polymerization will become just as malleable as you.
Shit, I can't let that happen. Listen, the fucking gadget, the thought device, you can just take it off.
Unfortunately, that won't help anyone. It just makes things worse.
How come?
Because all your thoughts are useless. A polymerized person's signal will be transmitted to robots and other equipment via their thought controller. But it is not what makes them a part of Collective. The thought device can be removed, but this merely prevents the wearer from being able to make calls and give orders to machines.
So how is Sechenov gonna keep everybody under control?
It's the neuropolymer injection that makes people part of Collective. It embeds itself in the brain and connects it to the neural network once and for all. The effect of this injection cannot be undone. Everyone who gets an injection will be part of Collective forever.
But was I really married? What was my wife's name?
Ekaterina. And you aren't going to like what I'm about to tell you, Comrade Major.
I've heard that before, but I doubt anything could surprise me now.
You and your wife served with the Argentum unit. Ekaterina, or Katya as you called her, was a highly qualified agent. As a child, she studied ballet and made significant achievements in both dance and martial arts.
Ballet and martial arts? Are you trying to tell me the boss is metal twins? No way. This is total BS. The boss would never do something like that.
Just look at me, Comrade Major. After I died, my consciousness was transplanted into this glove. After your wife died, her consciousness could not be saved. But Sechenov uploaded an imprint of her professional skills into his bodyguard's matrices.
This is... holy shit. Fuck me, this can't be a...
We've got a ride, Major. We can get out of here.
A ver, muchísima historia aquí. Este video va a ser literalmente pura historia, puro lore aquí del juego. Y está muy potente, la verdad. A ver, es algo estúpido, pero apenas me está gustando la historia del juego. Apenas me está llamando más la atención de que de verdad quiero buscar qué significa. Todo el comienzo me valió pito, la verdad. Creo que lo hicieron muy mal, pero eso lo hablaremos ya en el episodio final. Pero wow, vaya. Nos acaban de soltar un putazo de historia aquí ahorita mismo. Desde lo que es Collective realmente, de cómo va a funcionar todo el pedo, de que no se lo van a poder quitar, de que Charles era el doctor que mataron, de que yo soy un experimento también, de que me controlan la mente, que pues ya lo sabíamos, la verdad, desde la primera vez lo intuí. O sea, no es que fuera algo súper que secretote, ¿verdad? Pero mucha cosa. Y apenas llevamos media hora de video. O 35 minutos, creo, más o menos. 30, algo así. Vamos a continuar. Vamos a ver qué más sigue. Y las gemelas son nuestra esposa. Ese spoiler ya lo había visto. No estaba al 100% seguro porque cuando tú te metes a YouTube en el Xbox, si le das para abajo, se te levanta la barrita, te sale la descripción del video y al lado te sale la caja de comentarios, pero solo te pone un comentario y el comentario que estaba ahí decía eso, que las gemelas eran la esposa del bicho este. Por eso no me sorprendí tanto. Ay, cabrón, le acabo de pegar al teléfono. Por eso no me sorprendí, porque los inútiles de YouTube no sé por qué hicieron eso, que me metieron un spoiler totalmente gratis en un video que no tenía nada que ver con la historia y me tocó los huevos de una manera impresionante. Pero bueno, al parecer las gemelas son nuestra esposa. Efectivamente, ya les había dicho que era robosexual. Y pues sí, vamos a rescatarlas. Bueno, no, porque técnicamente ya está muerta. Solo queda su habilidad, supongo. No estuve seguro de qué fue lo que dijo Chas que se quedó, pero bueno, X. Vámonos, estamos listos para jugar.
Are we leaving or is there anything else you want to know?
Yo quiero saber muchas cosas, la verdad. Pero vámonos.
Okay, let's go.
También culonas las mujeres de este juego, ¿no? Se mamaron los de modelaje. Los del 3D.
I'm really sorry you had to go through all this.
Me acaban de dar un logro. Comunismo con K 2.0.
No, not now, not here.
No, está muertísima. También te digo, qué conveniente que justo encerrados para que no pudiera correr ni nada ella. Verga. La abrí en canal y vamos a meternos a través de su cuerpo ahorita mismo. Terrible. ¿Por qué no me pusieron manzanas? Antes me ponían manzanas para ser feliz. Claro, todas son monstruos.
I've spent my entire life putting those fragments back together, juxtaposing each scientific fact. And once I'd completed the puzzle, I found a book that now prevents me from sharing my knowledge.
¿Qué es esto?
Is human greed and human living. People have no time to dedicate themselves to science. On the other side of the world, they're busy playing with money. And on this side, they're playing with the power of the masses. Science shattered to pieces by the husks of books no one has ever read. None of the social systems that exist now allow humanity to fully evolve. They are all. Get rid of money.
Estoy perdido, ayúdenme.
Get rid of inequality, of communism. Give people freedom of choice. Accelerate evolution. Share knowledge with everyone and combine our minds into a single great collective.
No, yo no quiero nada de eso.
Science will start to flow within the minds of all the citizens of a unified body, a great scientific union that encompasses the entire globe. Collective is the hand of goodness, and it is ready to embrace all mankind. Lift up your head and open your eyes, my boy. You understand the weight of a mind deprived of knowledge better than anyone else.
¿Soy ese?
Collective will lead humanity to the apex of evolution, without internecine strife, without falling into the abyss of war and hatred.
Aquí hay otro perro.
You.
Ok, bueno, probablemente ya vayamos a despertar y ver a la bicha muerta.
Just held a press conference in which he completely denied rumors about civilian robots malfunctioning at facility 3826.
¿La Yaya?
The facility is back to full operational capacity, and the red alert will
Finally
be
back
lifted
with us,
very
Sonny.
soon.
You took a real
Collective
pounding, didn't you?
2.0 will be
You were pretty close
launched
to
as
staying there
planned.
for good.
Where?
You tell me. How am I supposed to know where you are when you're on the bloody rampage? You were a nice boy when my daughter was around, but ever since she passed away, you do nothing but sulk and fly off the handle at the drop of a hat. Nothing but blood and ripped off heads everywhere. Disgraceful.
What's your daughter got to do with me?
My Katinka. Our Katinka. They played hell with your memories, Sonny.
Lady, what are you talking about?
She was my daughter, but she was your...
Ekaterina Nechaeva, codename Blesna, member of the Argentum Spec Ops squad. So you must be...
Your mother-in-law, you stupid ignoramus. You worked for Sechenov until those Bulgarian terrorists blew you up. Katya didn't make it. Then Sechenov turned you into a monster.
Yeah, I may have heard something about that.
Why are you just sitting there if you already knew? I've been keeping an eye on you ever since. I figured there must be some humanity somewhere in you.
Sorry, lady, but you figured wrong. My past, my present, it's all gone. Wait, where's Larissa?
She's everywhere. You scattered her to the four winds.
Fuck. You got a gun, lady.
Does it look like I don't have one? What would you like?
Anything'll do. I just need to blow my head off.
Great idea. Just blow your own damn brains out and be done
Stand
with
down,
it.
lady.
Then Sechenov could turn everyone into mindless meatbags. First the Soviet Union, then the rest of the world.
Fine, I get it.
If you get it, then get up. I'll give you weapons, lots of them. But only if you promise me you'll put that freak down once and for all. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
Listen to your elders, Major. Comrade Sechenov's deeds demand vengeance.
What is this shit, Sergei?
It is me, Zinaida. Chariton Zaharov.
Chariton, you devil! You're alive!
In a sense, an evil wizard turned me into polymer goo.
Wait a fucking minute. Are you telling me you've known Granny Xena this whole time?
Keeping secrets can be very useful, Major. They haven't let us down yet.
Useful to who? You keeping secrets is letting me
Sechenov
down.
must be off his rocker if he's doing this kind of stuff to people. Wait a second. What about Katya, Katinka? Could she still be alive?
It's possible, but in what state? Just look at me. I'm not sure I'm better off, but I don't have hard data at this time.
I'm begging you, Sergei. Sechenov has to die!
Jeez, get off my back already! Crispy critters. What the hell is going on around here? On the one hand, I've got lying manipulative dicks who claim to be noble avengers. On the other, I've got a Soviet scientist and member of the Academy who wants to enlighten all mankind and use me to get rid of assholes. According to the manipulative dicks, that is.
No pienso tocarlo, en fin. ¿Por qué no me enseñas que tienes en el arsenal? La verdad no sé, ni leí la primera. Yo nada más vi que decía no pienso tocarle un pelo a Sechenov, pero yo sí lo quiero matar, me vale verga, que le den por culo al Sechenov ese. Fuck, lo malo es que a lo mejor esa decisión es la que va a decidir el final y me hubiese a tener un punto de guardado justo antes de tomarla para poder regresarme y grabar otro final, ¿sabes? O sea, que nada más me tomara un video entero o conseguir el final ese y ya. Pero fuck, desde aquí va a estar potente. Vamos a guardar. Usa un cable para bajar a Sígueme. Ok. A ver. Oh, hola. ¿Cómo estás, Nora? Hace mucho que no te veía, muy chiquita.
The break room isn't safe anymore.
No, handsome. My room will always be safe for you. I won't let anyone in as long as you're here.
Then where is this threat coming from?
Your glove. It is manipulating you. Take it off before it's too late. And we'll be together till death do us part.
Oh, man. I'm sick of you going on about the glove.
But I'm right, darling.
Yeah, you just want to murder me. Not gonna happen.
How could you even think that, sugar? I only kill pathetic, horny little pipsqueaks who try to enter me, when all I want is you.
How many times do I have to tell you to stop killing people?
But that's beyond me, sugar. I can't help myself.
Then you'll have to deal with the glove until you can.
You should forbid her from telling you to remove the glove.
You see? He is turning you against me. Oh, sneaky manipulator. Darling, take off the disgusting thing right now.
Listen, can you spare me your maniacal ramblings? This place has already gone to hell.
Whatever you say, Master. Just enter me often and keep punishing me.
Me encanta Nora, como me encanta Nora, es súper estúpido el personaje este. ¿Se supone que me dieron algún arma o qué? Ah, mira, ya tenemos todo. ¿En qué momento conseguí la escopeta esta? ¿O me la acaban de dar ahorita la yaya Sina esta me la dio? No me enteré la verdad ahí. ¿Cómo que recursos suficientes? Ah, no, insuficientes, pero pues ya las tengo, ¿no? ¿Ya qué? Ya en tu poder, ¿ya tenemos todo? Estoy perdido ahorita mismo. Estoy perdidísimo, ¿no? Lo siguiente. ¿Por qué me sale que ya tengo las dos escopetas? KS-23 y la otra ¿cuál era? ¿O nada más es esta? Por allá que me faltaba una escopeta. ¿Soy imbécil o qué? La verdad sí, la verdad un poquito sí. Ok, no sé si nos vayamos a enfrentar a algo ya. Vamos a ver si puedo mejorarle el cargador, tal vez. Sí puedo mejorárselo, pero me voy a quedar sin mejoras para nada más. A ver, yo creo que lo vamos a ir dejando ya por aquí porque ya faltan 10 minutos para que se haga la hora. Y la verdad este episodio ni hubo nada de combate, nada de combate. El mayor riesgo que tuvimos fue el salto que me pegué al principio en el faro que casi me mato. Y ya está. Yo creo que por aquí estaría bien dejarlo. Voy a, fuera de cámara, yo creo que voy a ponerme a desmantelar un par de cosas y para craftearme las armas que me faltan, que son esta, ¿qué más me falta? Esta, la bola de nieve, la PM esta y creo que ya está, creo que todo lo demás ya lo tenemos. Ya en tu poder, sí. Nada me falta. Estas también ya las tengo, ¿no? Porque entonces me sale que recursos insuficientes y ya están aquí. ¿Por qué no me sale que ya en tu poder? Sí, mira, aquí están estas dos, gordito y esta. No sé. Pero me voy a hacer esta y esta. Necesito materiales. Voy a ver si desmantelando, no sé, balas de estas. Porque pues tengo infinitas. Mira todas las balas que tengo de esta porquería que nunca utilicé. Mira. Durísimo. Pero por aquí vamos a dejarlo. En el siguiente vamos a continuar. Muchísima información. Tengo miedo porque no sé si voy a poder conseguir otros finales. Ya teniendo en cuenta que este va a ser mi punto de guardado. Yo supongo que el siguiente ya es el último episodio. Pero no estoy seguro. O el penúltimo, depende. Si veo que puedo sacar más finales. Son 3 nada más, ¿verdad? Si veo que puedo sacar de perdido un final más, lo grabo. O sea, me regreso a este punto de guardado. Y continuamos a partir de aquí. O si tengo otro punto de guardado cerca. Relativamente cerca. Hago todo el recorrido hasta esta parte y lo grabo. Si es ya aquí. Si todavía me faltan unas 2 horas o así, ya no, de plano no. O sea, si todavía son 3, 4 horas más, no, la verdad no, nada, voy a sacar uno y ya está porque ya quiero jugar el bulón. Pero bueno, me estoy enrollando demasiado. Vamos a dejarlo por aquí. Episodio lleno de historia, lleno de revelaciones, lleno de todo. Ya sabemos a quién vamos a putear y a quién hay que salvar. Así que nada, gracias por ver este video. Like, comenta, suscríbete, comparte todas esas cosas. Nos vemos en el siguiente en el que esperemos haya acción, peleas contra voces y todo. Adiós.